Why, hello there, I'm Professor Joel, and welcome to Planet Scooby Reviews. Today, I am covering my ranking for Season 2 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? These seasons are notable for having the chase songs. And we also have a little different intro for Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Than Season 1. It's the same singer who does the chase songs. I guess they did it maybe just to keep it in tune with the chase songs. I guess that's why they changed it up. The singer himself, he's more of a country singer, but he kind of does like a Davy Jones kind of British accent in the music that was popular at the time. Enough of that though. I'm going to do my rankings. I'm doing my most favorite to least favorite, so I'm doing something unusual. Most people always do their least favorite to favorite. Me, I'm doing my favorite to least favorite. I'm also leaving my rankings below in a list, and I'm doing that because I'm more interested in what you have to say, so I'm curious as to what your favorites are. So leave a comment below. You can do all 8. You can do top 3, top 5, top 10, but there's only 8, so you can't really do top 10. And this is for Season 2. And if you want to know more about my feelings about these videos, I've also done reviews for them, so you can check out those videos. So my favorite is Nowhere to Hide. And this surprised me. I didn't think I'd rank it so high. I didn't give this like a 10 out of 10 score. But thinking back on it, I like the chilling atmosphere of this. I like the reveal of it. I like everything about this episode, really. I'm not a big fan of the chase songs in the videos anymore. I used to be growing up. I loved them as a kid. I love the chase songs themselves, but as an adult, I find it takes away from the spookiness. I think that's why I don't love a lot of these episodes. I don't give them a lot of 10 out of 10s. I think it's just because the chase song just kind of kills the mood for me. But I do love the chase songs in general. But yeah, I love this episode though. And in my rankings right now, it's 10 out of 10. When I ranked it, I think I gave it like a 9, a 9.5. I forget why. But I enjoy this episode a lot. Fan favorite though is Jeepers, It's the Creeper. And I'll touch on that episode a little bit later. My second favorite is Haunted House Hang-Up, and this is also number 2 for fan favorites. I've talked to a lot of people, though, where this is their favorite. Yeah, I enjoyed this episode. I like the creepy headless guy, the ghost, and how he's just kind of playing tricks on everyone to keep everyone away from finding his fortune. I like the reveal and how there was a secondary villain. What I didn't like was the balloon chase at the end. I thought that was kind of silly. And again, that was to a chase song, so I think it just made it a little too silly, but I like the spooky atmosphere, and I like the little gags they had in this. I liked how they were kind of walking through and holding hands, and then they realized they're holding hands with the headless ghost. I thought that was really cool. My number 3 is going to be a little controversial. Scooby's Night with the Frozen Fright. This is everyone's least favorite, like totally least favorite of this season. For me, though, it's my number 3. Nostalgia plays a lot into this. I also like the theme park setting of this. I thought that was really cool. Like they're in a marine land. Jaws 3 takes place in like a marine land area too. I don't like that movie that much though. But I like this episode. I like the concept of the caveman coming back to life after, thousands of years of being frozen. I liked the talking to dolphins and fish technology they had in this. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that it's just kids being kids. So that's my number 3. Number 4 is Jeepers, It's the Creeper. I like the design of the creeper, actually. Again, I should be ranking this a bit higher. I should probably rank this my number 3, but just right now, that's my number 4. Because I'm thinking back, and I like the creeper a lot. I like how he's chasing the gang around looking for the paper. I like how they have the little dance at the start. That, with kids being kids, I like that a lot about these earlier episodes of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I like seeing the gang act as teenagers. Yeah. Not much else I can say about this episode other than, I also like the crazy old man and how he's like a red herring. And Freddy was determined it was him, but it turns out it wasn't him. Good episode. I like this episode a lot. And it's usually like, when people think back to season 1 and season 2 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Jeepers of the Creeper is a lot of people's number 1. My number 5 my number 5 is Don't Fool with the Phantom. This is usually people's least favorite. For me, it's middle road for me. I like the dance contest at the start. I like how they go to the wax museum. I like the creepy old guy they meet up with, who, who's being framed, and he's like, I created the wax phantom, and he's like, come in, but talk quietly because we're next door to a cemetery. I like that guy a lot. A lot of people don't like the design of the wax phantom. I don't really like it either. I think he just kind of looks like a sumo wrestler in a way. Just kind of boring shape. But yeah, my number 5. My number 6 is a Tiki Scare No Fair. Again, I like this episode because the gang are in a different part of the world. They're in Hawaii, so they're not in California. What I liked about this episode, I love the design of the witch doctor. I think it's the coolest design ever. But otherwise, not a completely memorable episode. I do like the reveal, but yeah, not much I actually remember thinking back to this episode, which makes it my number 6. My number 7 is Mystery Mask Mix-Up. I don't hate this episode. And there's a lot I like about this episode. I think, though, they're in San Francisco. I think it's just the henchman. There's too much of the henchman, and I need the main villain. That's probably my main complaint about this. I like how Daphne buys that mask, and those henchmen are after it. And I liked how it was like a smuggling ring and all that. Good episode. Not my favorite. I think I'm maybe over. I think I've watched it too much. Maybe that's my issue with it. I'd probably rank it higher. Ask me next month. I'd rank it higher. This is the thing about Scooby-Doo, right? Your opinions change over time. But for me right now, it's my number 7. My number 8, which a lot of people rank a lot higher, is Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf? And for me, it's a good episode, but it made me angry. It frustrated me. They start off really spooky. They're camping, and they see the red eyes in the forest, and they think it's a wolf, and they go tracking the wolf tracks, and then they come to a grave which says, this is the grave of a werewolf, and the grave's open, and then they see more footprints from the ghost of the werewolf, and they go to this old mill, and then it just kind of they kick into the chasing, and the chase scenes like worked for comedy, and that just kills the spookiness of the episode so early on for me. Like the chase scene is so early on. It's like before halfway through, and it just becomes funny after that point. And that's just why I was frustrated with this episode. I do like the comedy though, how they give the werewolf a haircut, and throughout the rest of the episode he has like that shaved kind of bad haircut look. But yeah, my number 8, again, I love spooky episodes, so that's why it kind of falls for 8. It's still a good episode. It's still strong. If you're going to rate a hate comment, by all means, go ahead. But I don't care. But my number 8. Anyway, again, thank you for your views, your likes, your subscribes. Again, please leave your favorites down below. You can rate your number 1, just number 1, top 3, top 5, do all 8 in order of opinion. You can explain why, or you can just leave a list. I'm curious. Until next time, stay spooky.